Hello, everybody. Shaka Shaka. Welcome to another episode of Smoke Break 808. We'll be rocking another cigar. Pretty cool cigar, man. I haven't had. I think I tried the H99 not too long ago. I mean, at one point or another. But as you guys know, my favorite Liga Privada is the Liga Privada number 9. But here's the H99. Forget what kind of wrapper they had on. Some kind of Corojo wrapper. But what do you call? They get Honduran, Nicaraguan, all kind, fillers with the binders and the binder and filler. But man, I'm not into that right now. It's just like smoking a cigar. It's been a long week. Had a great Sunday, man. Being at church, ain't nothing like it. You guys gotta get with it. Get to church, and makes life a lot more happier. You go cut this bug up. This thing's been sitting in the humidor for quite some time, and I've always wanted to smoke it, but so many good cigars to smoke. In fact, I've been so busy I haven't been able to smoke as much as I like. I actually had one of them crown heads that brother Matt over there is doing a crown head with Series E, and man, I love that cigar. But I remember smoking it, and what did I do? I lit it up, and it was only 10 o'clock. Now, 10 o'clock, if I sleep at 10 o'clock, that's super early for me. But that's how it's been, man. Last few weeks have been just so tiresome, but it's been good. So I lit up that cigar, smoked it. I think I went only to the first third. Went to the first third, and I remember putting my head back and, just relaxing and said, man, this thing is good. And then I had to go inside. Good thing I ate, fell asleep. Got up the next day, went to work, and thought about that cigar all day long. Then we finally got back, man, because Cameron's got some one thing going on that they're practicing over at right for the We Are Some More stuff, right? But anyway, we're gonna light this thing up. Oh man, we're kind of excited to do it. I know a lot of you guys tried this stick. We got tons of lighters out there because we got brother Mustache over here. What is it? A man over here, brother Titus, and Chris behind the camera. Yeah, we all got these cigars, man. Titus got that Tatuai I was trying to save up for one good one. Brother got that one. Chris got the Weissman going on. I forget which one you got. You guys, they're tapping off me. They better not have any cigars in their back pockets. Because sometimes I smoke the cigars and I leave them, and then Chris and Titus will be up here by themselves. And I don't know if they're smoking their own cigars, they're stashing behind Uncle's back. I love these boys. It's kind of windy out here, so bear with us. We're trying to light our sticks, and man, you gotta play with the, catch the fire kind of stuff. Talking about catching the fire. I was talking to these boys about my haircut, man. I had a haircut this weekend. Gotta kind of fix myself up, with that new look, losing all this weight. Man, I've been actually this weekend, man, I started pounding because I got my goal was to be at 260. I hit that quite some time ago. H99, Liga Privada. Liga Privadas are great cigars, man. I love the number 9 especially. I never had. I think I might have had the H99, but it wasn't my favorite. I think they had something, some kind of 52. If you guys know that they have the Papa Fritas. Papa Fritas little. Those burgers are pretty good, but they have the those the leftover leaves and stuff like that, but they're real good Papa Fritas. H99. Oh boy. Liga Privadas are great cigars, yeah. So Drew Estates make them, but expensive, I gotta imagine, when we was picking up Liga Privadas, right? We always used to go for the deals. And so I'd have to go buy, 7 of the factory smokes or maybe 6 of the factory smokes just so that I can, afford to get one, get that 10% discount, right? And then I'd buy one just for the reviews, right? And so that's how we would get the. So I wouldn't get the H99s for the most part. I would get the ones that I like, which is the number 9. But the H99, not pretty nice. The wrapper is not so nice and rugged, just made for a. It's like it's it looks like it grew up in what do they call those things, in the ghetto. Looks like it grew up in the ghetto, looking all bumpy and just rugged. You know what I mean? Man, that's what I love about these cigars. If you look at them, man, they got like that chicken skin. All those bumps, and all the cigars that have that always have that nice oily flavor. That's why it's, like if you look at the thing, the wrapper, it's nice and oily looking. But that's the thing that I love the most about it. When it looks rugged and just kind of makes you want to puff your chest out. Just I don't have too much of a chest no more, but yeah, it's a great cigar. And then while I'm puffing at it, I'm looking down the cigar. Man, it's just nice. It has that nice sheen look to it. Sheen, is that girly? No, so it's kind of what is it? Oily. So it's oily, and so it looks real nice. Look tan. Look at this. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Look at the color of the skins, huh? Bully. That's what I'm talking about. This is like one Hawaiian cigar. Okay, made in Hawaii. This bugger. This is like island cigar kind of style, Well, and I get this Almacoa cigar in there. I gotta try that thing one of these days. I gotta review some of them island cigars for you guys. Yeah, but this is a killer cigars right there,
Can you explain what the Almacoa is?
Well, the Almacoa, we just talking about going to church. That is not the real Almacoa, but we're gonna explain. We're gonna get to that thing one day. When we get to the Almacoa cigar, we'll get to that. We'll give you guys a review of that stick. Okay? You get one the kind on the Almacoa. You get one anything like you like talk about share about the Almacoa. Christian get it okay because you know what I mean. Yeah? It gets really choppy. We stay in Malachi talking about how the preach wasn't the kind, giving the people what God was sent to them. Yeah? They started doing their own thing, taking the stuff, the good stuff for them, and doing that kind of stuff. Not too good. Some of the Almacoas out there. That's we'll get to it. But yeah, enjoying this cigar. We'll go to the first third, and we hit you guys back up again. Okay, aloha. Everybody, here we go. We stay pretty much in the final part of the first third, going into the second third of the cigar. Man, this thing is absolutely fire. The bugger is just, man, you make sure you eat before you smoke this H99. You know what I mean? Because the thing will kind of give you a little bump on the head. Yep. Talking about head, man, I was about a bump on the head, you know what I mean? Man, I went to go get my hair cut, It was so funny. I was telling these guys earlier, I'm going to get my hair cut. And this girl, she always cuts my hair, And the good thing about her is, like, I go real early, so they open at 8 o'clock, right? And it's one of the popular kinds. They're all over the United States. They're all over. It's a franchise kind of stuff, right? But, it's like... I'm not going to even mention the name. They don't deserve it right now for what she did to my. She didn't do nothing to my head, but she, my beard. I said, man, you see, I'm not still with the kind of, what do they call this thing? No. Oh man, the goatee, yeah, goatee. But you remember, I was rocking the beard all the way down. So I was trying to keep all that stuff because I'm working in the sun, yeah, and I need, I cover my face because man, I've been getting burnt out there, and it's so hot, and I even. The kids nowadays, man, they got the whole mask going on, right, with the glasses, the big fat glasses now, right? And so, Pops, all these people out there, they must think, oh, this guy, that's a young buck over there, but they're probably not saying that because of the way I walk. But by the time I take off my mask, they see all the white hair and then it's all over, right? But for the most part, during the day, man, I'm all covered up. Yeah, so I told her, hey, go take a little bit of my sideburns off. So she went down. She took a little bit all the way down here. I said, man, what if that's not a little bit? And I said, bro, you gotta okay now. You go even off the other side. She go even off the other side. But all cool guys. But one stay down here, the other side. I looked up at her. You know, I gotta give her a tip. I said, you know, the tip gonna come crooked. You gonna leave this thing like that, but the bucket gonna be bent one side. You know. I said, bro. I said, so she's coming down. I said, oh, you gotta go down a little bit more. Next thing you know, the other side's still lower, the other one's still up. I said, oh, boy, I'll run out of here. You look at them. And then she started trying to line them up. I said, you know, just leave them alone. I'll fix them when I get home. But now, I gotta go to the bank. And I'm thinking, bro, the thing's still all crooked. And I go into the bank. But first I gotta go to the cat. I had to go do. I had to send Brother George his some sticks. Brother George, shaka man, love you, brother. I know, you know, condolences too, man. I know something going on with the family out there, but you know, so I had to go to the what do you call the post office, and I got into the post office. And man, the thing was full. I get all these local people inside there. You know, oh, how you, uncle? How you? But I know already. They're looking at me. The kind their heads going like this. There's something not wrong. It's just like a cockeye. You know, when somebody get cockeye, yeah? You look at them. You don't know which eye for look at and stuff. You know, we call them down here. Hey, you know, when we see that kind of guys, the slang down here is they get blue eyes. You know, one blue one way, the other one blue the other way, kind of. So, but you know, so you get blonde hair, blue eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, so we stay looking, and I'm looking at them. They're going like that. So I know already. They're looking at my beard. They think they're crooked. So they turn like that. I could turn like that. Try to balance them out. You know what I mean? Man, then I went to the guy. The holy lady was serving me. Oh, uncle, look like the teeth still little. Your beard's still a little bit crooked. I said, sister, but your eyes still a little bit crooked. You get blue eyes. You know, but you know, the thing, my beard was crooked. I said, man, then I gotta go. After that, I gotta go to the bank, and now we get local people inside the bank. And I gotta put up with this thing. So instead of doing that, what I started thinking, I started doing this number. You know what I mean? Yeah? And then I knew which side was lower than the other. You know, so this side was lower than this side. I just hide them like that. Yeah, just walk. Yeah, you do sister. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, she's just that's what she did. So when you guys go out, man, be careful when you guys look at. But cause she don't speak real good English too. Yeah, so you tell them, sister, you know, take your sideburns off. Make sure you gotta like pull away first. You tell, you know, you can just cut one straight line across your sideburns. No go down, no go up. Before she used to think about the side, right? And every time it's number two. I don't know what is one number two, but I say, oh, number two on the sides, and then blend everything in, right? Every day I go cut my hair with her, she always tell me, you want a number two? I say, sister, I know change my haircut. You've been cutting my hair for how long already? Number two on the sides, blend them in on the top. But yeah, she's a good girl. You know, she means well. This stick right here, make sure you guys eat, like I said. Because the bugger, you know, the thing going make you get blue eyes sometimes. You know, if the thing you're not careful. It's pretty strong stick, you know. So be careful. I love the cigar. I wish the draw was like you know, like it doesn't put out as much smoke. You know what I mean? So when you're drawing, like you know, the draw is there. It just seems like, you know, for whatever reason, I know somebody's going to make a comment and tell me why, and especially Brother George always got my back. Yeah, it doesn't put out as much smoke as some cigars that, but it's great cigar though. You know, the burn is pretty good. You know, it's, you know, a little wavy, but it's still a great stick. H99 Liga Privada. I don't know how long, how much the thing is, but I gotta imagine it's probably running a good $20. You know, I'm not sure. Like I said, I had this for a while now. It's been in the humidor for a bit. Got this from Brother John. Man, I miss that boy. You know, he's been so busy with his kid, man. But yeah, I just talked to him yesterday. Yeah, man. It's always nice to have a great cigar, you know. And I think last week alone, I must have smoked. You know, I usually average one a day, so at least one a day. And when I wasn't really working, you know, like I said, you know, I was working for a bit, you know, and then so I was doing like maybe 2, 3 cigars. I was doing a lot of the, what do you call those short videos. Now when I do a short video, man, I mean I want to do a short video when I'm smoking a cigar, but I'm too lazy, man. I want to enjoy the cigar sometimes. You know what I mean? I just smoke it, yeah. Because that's what we're all here for. We want to smoke. You guys check out the reviews, see how the cigar is. Then you guys go out and try it, right? And then you guys find out whether you get the same tasty notes as other people and stuff like that. But that's the fun of it. But for the most part, you want to just kick back, chill, relax, right? Because that's like usually most people's the end of the day, and they're just relaxing or just having a blast with some people. Good Friday coming up, guys. Just to remind you guys, it's a big time in the churches, right? It's funny how people show up for all the big events. Christmas time, everybody comes to church. Easter time, a lot of people come to church. But you guys ought to be going to church every Sunday, man. It's just something that we should do, something that should be part of your life, because you never know. Everybody think, okay, time to go look for that bunny rabbit and see if we got some eggs, that we can find some money inside of those eggs, man. That's not what it's all about, all right? So you guys, think about it. It's coming up, so get you guys selves ready. I'm gonna get ready, get the grill ready. But I'm gonna go hard right now, right? So I've been eating a little bit more. So this past week, I didn't fast as long. My average fast was probably about like 16 to 18 hour fast, which is decent. But as you guys know, I was doing the 24-hour and hard keto, yeah. And so I just kind of stuck to the keto. I started eating a little bit more, and then on the weekend, this past weekend, I just started my fast again at 5:30. So it's after 5:30 right now. But so I'm going to do hard anywhere from 20 to 24 hours. I got 2 weeks before I take my test. So you guys keep me in prayer, okay, to be strong and just get through this thing. I'm gonna do the blood test probably on the 28th, and hopefully we get good results by the 29th and the 30th, and then see if we can. And I ran out of the metformin, so I went to church and said, hey, do we have any people over here with diabetes? Sometimes you at the church, man, these people, they might be hiding themselves. Oh no, I don't have diabetes. So you must have diabetes. I'm looking at you. You must have some diabetes, boy. Who doesn't have diabetes? Even the skinny people have diabetes. I was asking because I was trying to borrow some metformin. I don't know if that's legal or what, but I was thinking, man, just so I don't have to wait till Monday because I ran out of metformin. And I do twice a day, but at least if they gave me 5, I'll pick up a couple on the side. Trade them for a cigar or two. But nobody over there. You guys go to church, man. Lying is lying. You can be straight up, man. You don't have to tell me that you don't have diabetes. I'm looking at you, and man, we're all good. I love my brothers and sisters out there. Anyway, man, we're gonna cut through, man. We're gonna smoke this thing through, okay? But hope you guys have a great week, man. We're gonna be spending some time with the boys over here. Got brother Matt over here, just first time joining us. Man, I don't know what's up with Chris, man. He's be bringing this guy. This guy been around. I see him at the church, at Christian church, a long time, and he hasn't been stopping by, man. They got the brother Ben over there that just got back. He went AWOL for a little bit. My man was, he's doing something. But brother Ben, if you're listening to this one, man, we love you, brother. You come up anytime. All the people at the church, man, you guys always invited up here. Brother Matt, he's a regular. He's not coming. He's not allowed to grow a mustache. If he grows a mustache, he's going to stay home, and he don't come until the mustache gets shaved. Okay? Anyway, but we love you guys, man. Aloha and shaka shaka.